Hello everyone, this is Teacher Suzy and welcome to my class. In this video, i-discuss natin how to identify the quadratic equation given the table of values. Let's have an example. Let's say itong ating given. So, pinaprepare natin ang ating table of values. Let us divide this into 6. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ayan, medyo hindi equal yung spaces natin. But that's okay. So, this is x, this is y. So, sa kanan ng x's natin, let's say we have negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. And sa y natin, we have negative 3, negative 4, negative 3, 0, 5. So, ito yung ating table of values. Ngayon, paano natin malalaman anong quadratic function ang may ganitong coordinates? So, the first thing we should do, kukuha tayo or pipili tayo ng at least 3 points from the table of values. Alright? Let's say, kunin natin itong tatlong nauna. So, we have negative 2, negative 3, negative 1, negative 4, and yung pangatlo, 0, negative 3. So, ito yung 3 points na napili ko. So, bahala kayo kung anong gusto nyong piliin na points, okay? That's okay. Tatlo ang kukunin natin. So, next thing we should do is, we know that in an ordered pair, let's say negative 2, negative 3, negative 2 is the x coordinate, and negative 3 is the y coordinate. Dito naman, negative 1 is x, negative 4 is y. On the third point, 0 is x, and y is negative 3. And remember that the standard form of a quadratic function is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Alright? So, ang una natin gagawin, or the next thing that we have to do is, kunin natin yung first point, negative 2, negative 3. Ito. So, negative 2, negative 3. And then, we will substitute the values of x and y dito sa standard form ng quadratic function. So, again, negative 2 is x and negative 3 is y. Substitute them to the standard form. So, this will become, ang y natin is negative 3. So, we will write negative 3 equals a times x, which is negative 2. And then, squared plus bx. Again, x is negative 2 plus c. So, ayusin natin. This will become negative 3 equals square ng negative 2. Ito. Let's solve for that. The square of negative 2 is 4. 4 times a. So, this is 4a. And then, plus b times negative 2. That is negative 2b. And then, copy plus c. So, nagkaroon tayo ngayon ng equation. Let's consider this as our equation number 1. Okay? Next, dito tayo sa second point. Negative 1, negative 4. The same thing ang gagawin natin. We will substitute x and y sa standard form ng quadratic function, which is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So, this will become y. So, ito nga ulit ang x natin, negative 1, and y is negative 4. So, y, that is negative 4, equals ax. Our x is negative 1. Squared plus bx. Again, x is negative 1 plus c. Ayusin natin. So, we can write this as negative 4 equals the square of negative 1 or negative 1 squared, that is positive 1 na, times a. So, 1a or simply a na lang ang isusulat natin. Next, plus b times negative 1, that is negative 1b or negative b, and then copy plus c. Alright? So, This is now our second equation. So, meron na tayong dalawang equation na na-form from the points. The third point is 0, negative 3. So, let's do the same. So, for 0, negative 3, 0 is x, and negative 3 is y. Substitute the values of x and y to the standard form of a quadratic function. So, that is y, which is negative 3, equals ax. X is 0. Squared plus bx. Again, x is 0. Plus c. Okay? So, ayusin. This will become negative 3 equals square of 0, that is 0 times a is 0. So, wala na siya. Plus b times 0 is 0. So, wala na rin siya. Plus c. So, c na lang ang isusulat natin. So, here, good thing. So, wala na tayong, this is actually our third equation. Or, yes, third equation. Pero, wala na yung, wala na yung a and b. Ayan. So, c na agad ang na-solve natin. So, this is good thing. Mas mabilis tayong makakapag-solve because we already have the value of c. So, i-box muna natin siya. So, this is our c. So, ngayon, na-solve na natin yung c. Balikan natin yung equation number 1 natin and equation number 2. And let's solve it using elimination. Pwede tayong mag-elimination. Or, yung iba pa nating paraan, pwede nating i-substitute na yung value ng c. Okay? Sa equations 1 and 2. Para ang makikita na lang natin na variables ay a and b. So, kahit doon sa mga nabanggit ko. But for me, I'd like to apply the yung how to solve systems of linear equation. So, kukunin natin yung dalawang equation. So, balik tayo dito. So, here is our equation number 1. And then, copy natin yung equation number 2 sa ibaba niya. So, our equation number 2, that is, ito yun. Negative 4 equals a minus b plus c. So, ngayon, mamili tayo. Ano ang gusto nating i-eliminate? Mamili lang tayo sa a and b kasi may value na tayo ng c. Okay? Anong gusto natin tanggalin sa equation? Let's say, gusto kong ma-eliminate ang b. So, for me to eliminate b, dapat itong dalawang equation na ito ay pareho ng coefficient. And, syempre, pareho silang b. At dapat magkaiba yung kanilang signs. If this is example, negative 2b, dapat itong nasa ibaba na equation ay positive 2b. Because pag inad natin sila, the answer is 0. So, ang aim ko dito, kung gusto kong i-eliminate ang b, dapat maging positive 2b ito. Itong negative b. And again, it depends on you kung a or b ang gusto nyo i-eliminate. That's okay. Let's say, gusto kong i-eliminate ang b, kailangan ito maging positive 2b. Ibig sabihin, kailangan kong i-multiply ang whole equation sa negative 2. Because negative 2 times negative b is positive 2b. So, gawin natin yan. So, lipat natin to. Itong first equation natin, lipat natin as negative 3 equals 4a minus 2b plus c. And yung second equation, i-multiply sa negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 4 now is positive 8 equals negative 2 times a, that is negative 2a. And negative 2 times negative b is positive 2b. Negative 2 times c is negative 2c. Ayan. So, pwede ko nang i-eliminate ang b. Dito natin ilagay sa ibaba. So, i-add natin sila vertically. Negative 3 plus 5, plus 8 rather, is 5 equals 4a plus negative 2a or 4a minus 2a, that is 2a. So, ito, negative 2b plus 2b is 0. Cancel na yan. And c plus or c minus 2c is negative c. So, this is now another equation. So, I can consider this as equation number 3. But since, balikan natin yung iniwan natin kaninang value ng c. That is negative 3. we can actually solve here for A. Kasi may value na tayo ng C. So, pwede natin siyang isolve. This will become 5 equals to A minus negative 3. So, that will become 5 equals to A negative times negative 3 is positive 3. Now, apply the subtraction property of equality. So, or ilipat si 3, that will become 5 minus 3 equals to A. 5 minus 3 is 2 equals to A. So, continue natin on this side. So, let's kopyahin natin. 2 equals to A. And then, yung A natin, may coefficient na 2. Para matanggal, divide both sides by 2. Cancel 2. So, we have now A equals 2 divided by 2, which is 1. Or pwede natin isulat as A is equal to 1. Symmetric property. So, we already have now the value of A. Ngayon, isa na lang hinahanap natin. That is the value of B. And for us to do that, pwede tayong mamili sa equation number 1 or equation number 2 kung saan natin gustong i-substitute yung values ng C and A for us to solve for B. Let's say I'd like to choose equation number 2. And that is equation number 2 is negative 4 equals A minus B plus C. So we have now negative 4 equals, substitute the value of A. A is 1 minus B plus C. C is negative 3. So plus negative 3 can be written as minus 3. And then solve. This will become negative 4 equals, combine 1 and negative 3. 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Then copy negative B. Now, lipat si negative 2 on the other side. This will become negative 4 plus 2 equals negative B. Negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2 equals negative B. B is negative. Hindi pwede yon. So, we have to divide or multiply both sides by negative 1. So, we have now negative 2 divided by negative 1 is 2. Negative B divided by negative 1 is simply B. We already have now the value of B, which is 2. Ayan, kompleto ng A, B, and C natin. So, kailangan natin ang values ng A, B, and C para i-substitute natin doon sa standard form ng quadratic equation. And, ayun na yung ating quadratic equation for this example. So, again, ang nakuha nating value ng A is 1. Ito siya. B is 2. And C is, ito siya, negative 3. And, quadratic function is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Let's substitute the values of a, b, and c. We're gonna have here y equals a, which is 1, x squared, plus b, which is 2x, and then plus c, which is negative 3. So, we'll have here minus 3. And instead of writing 1 here, pwede na siyang hindi isulat. So, the final answer is y equals x squared plus 2x minus 3. Box natin. So, this is, ayusin natin. Ngayon, this is the quadratic equation na hinahanap natin whose points are itong nasa ating table of values. So, I hope that you learned from this video. See you again on my next class. Bye!